Hello, my students. I'm your teacher, Jacob Dixon, and this week we're going to continue learning about phonics. Now, before I begin, you can tell that this is a new week of learning because not only is the word phonics written in 2 letters, but I am wearing a brand new shirt. Okay, now last week you learned that when you put 2 O's together, it makes the oo sound. And the words that we discovered were good, wood, and Luke. Okay, this week we're going to learn another phonics scheme. 2 different letters put together, making a totally different sound. And those 2 letters are hidden behind my trusty pal, Mr. Face. He is not looking happy today because he knows I'll have to take him apart bit by bit. So let's start with the mouth first. Go over here. Say goodbye to the nose. Say goodbye to the eyes. Speaking of eyes, I-E. When you put an I and an E together, it makes the I sound, the long I sound. Let me give you some examples on that. Die. I would die without my girlfriend, and that's the truth, okay? This one. Cries. This guy cries all the time. Why? Because he tries so hard to be successful, but he keeps failing. And when that happens, he leaves his room a mess. And when that happens, there are lots of flies buzzing around. This room is horrible. It stinks. Clean it. Look at all these flies, okay? Another one. A tie. I don't like wearing a tie when I have to go to a wedding, but I do it anyway. Tie flies, cries, tries, and die, okay? And the cool thing about this, just like with the long O sound with the 2 O's together, when you put the I-E together, it always has the I sound, okay? Regardless of the word. Now here's where I help you unlearn the bad habits that you picked up from your teachers, okay? This one. Chife. The police chief said that he is going to eventually catch the thief. The thief was caught by the chief. And this one here, pice. I would like to have a piece of cake for dessert, okay? And I know many of you do not believe me when I tell you that the I and the E makes the long I sound in every single word that they're in, okay? Believe. And here's the cool thing about this word. Since there's an E at the end, you can pronounce this E. You can say believe if you like. You don't need to, but it's there if you want to, okay? Just like this word here. Achieve, okay? When you achieve something, that means you've accomplished something that's very important to you. Graduating high school or college, becoming a teacher, becoming a professor, right? Becoming a PhD, a CEO. I achieved something in my life, okay? And the same thing here. There's an E at the end. You can say achieve, okay? You don't need to, but it's there if you want to. It's not the same for pice. You don't say pice. That would be just ridiculous, okay? Just pice. But you can say achieve and believe. So, what have we learned today, ladies and gentlemen? We've learned that when you have an I and E together, it makes the long I sound in every single word that you find them in, right? And we found out that you've been taught incorrectly. So you have to say chive and thief. Pice, believe, and achieve, okay? Your homework is to practice these words in front of a mirror, in front of as many people as you can, and record them, right? Right. So I'll see you next week, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your teacher, Jacob Dixon, and we'll continue our phonics lessons. What will it be this time? Stay tuned. Bye.
I got 240 high tops, 460 laces. That's 10 beds I copped out the factory traces. She came real basic, no smear on faces. Caked and crack shells, blue drinks and biscuits. Then dipped in knock boots, but that's none of your business.